Yes, welcome again to our channel and thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you very much for liking, and to those who are subscribing, bingo. I would urge you that if you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe and share. And again, welcome. Today I want to talk about being good. There are these people who are good. There are these people who we describe as bad. And some of these people, they fall under the category of our friends, our brothers, our sisters, our parents, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to dwell much about the people who are bad because I may not have the criteria of selecting those who are bad and those who are good. But I'm going to categorically talk about these people who are good. Not people who are good per se, because I also do not have a clear criteria of choosing those who are good. But I'm going to categorically talk about people who we know from the measures or from the criteria that we have. We can measure and know whether they are good or bad. And there are these people who also assume that they are bad, or they assume that they are good, but we don't know whether they are good or bad. Today, we want to talk about them. I'm categorically going to talk about the good people. I've been seeing around in the social media everywhere where these people are saying that don't be kind-hearted to people because they will use you, hurt you, and dump you. Don't be a good person because when you become good, people will take that opportunity and exploit you, use you, and dump you. I don't think if that is correct, because most of the time when people make a decision to be good, that is good on our measure, on this earthly measure. It is not a simple decision. They choose to be what seem to be good because they have seen the bad side of life. So when they decide to be good, they are not becoming good to impress anybody, even to impress themselves. They just choose to be good. So there's no way you can come and start telling them that don't be good because people will use you, dump you, and all that kind of sorts of things. I know people who say these things. Maybe you help somebody, and instead these people throw a rotten egg on your face. And when you get out there, then you go back to social media and you see that frustration. You start saying, helping people, there's no good in helping people because nobody will appreciate you. I want to tell you something. If you're doing something good, if you're doing something that you feel is good, if you're doing it for somebody to appreciate you, then you're wrong. Then you were never a good person in the first place. You see, this is something which is inside you, something which radiates from your heart. So it's not something that you can cover. No matter how much you cover it, something that will come out. A person who is good will do good no matter what happens to them. They will not consider that people will use them and dump them. They will do good because it's something that is coming within them. So you cannot come and say, stop doing good, and because people will what. That means you were never good. You were just trying waters, and when you find that water is very deep, you cannot wait. These are people who have tried the waters, they find the how deep the water is, and they decided to wade through it. They will never stop helping because that's something that is radiating from within. So actually, if you read the Bible say that there's nobody who is good. According to Jesus, when one of these rich guys told him that, called him a good teacher, he told him, I'm not good. The person who is good is my Father, and that person lives in heaven. Sometimes people ask themselves, why do bad things happen to good people? And nobody ever asks, why do bad things happens to everyone? Sometimes we may see something bad happening to the good people. These good people, they decided to be good. No matter what happens to them, no matter how bad that thing happens, no matter how good that thing happens, they decided to be good. So they are kind of people you cannot talk out of being good. So a journey of being good needs a lot of sacrifices. It needs a lot of sacrifices. The reason why I'm talking about a lot of sacrifices is because there's no point in life where you will be appreciated as much as you want. But if you decide to do good, to radiate that goodness from within you, you will not be bothered on how much people appreciate you. You will be bothered on how you satisfy yourself, that when you walk, when you go back home, you know that there's something good you did to someone. So being good, I can call it, is like a call. It is not something that you can just decide, let me try to do good and see how people are going to react with my goodness. If that is the mission, or if that is the reason why you want to do good to people, then I tell you, stop it, because you are going to be heartbroken, and you're going to start talking about how people misuse good people, and that is not right. Those good people, they must exist. They are the people who create the balance between good and bad. They're the people who give people hope that at the end of the day, there are still people who are good, who is going to do the right thing when everybody is doing the wrong thing. So you cannot talk them out from what they are doing. Just leave them to do what is right, what is good to humankind. If you try once and you fail, what I can tell you, just stop, go and relax somewhere. But don't say that if you're good people, that means that you were never good, even in the first place. Let's not talk out these people on what they are doing. To the good people outside there, we appreciate you. Whatever you're doing to the humankind, we appreciate you. Don't stop what you're doing, because that thing radiates from your heart. It is not your decision, or it is not something that it is a gift. I can call it a gift, which is wonderful.